Ram Ram. This English motivational story about the secret of success. Stick around and let's discover it together. Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a guitar player named Aarav. Every morning and evening, he'd head to the temple of Lord Krishna to practice. He was devoted to Lord Krishna, and his guitar music was so beautiful that all the villagers would gather at the temple to listen. With time, Aarav's fame spread beyond the village, reaching nearby towns. Everyone admired his talent, and he began getting invited to play in far-off places. But despite his growing popularity, Aarav never let pride get to him. He was still the same humble devotee, worshipping Lord Krishna daily. Whenever he had free time, Aarav would go to the temple and practice for hours. He had no interest in fame, wealth, or praise. In fact, he donated much of his earnings to charity, helping the poor and Gau Seva. As Aarav's talent became known far and wide, he soon gained fame across the country, becoming a rock star. But he still kept his focus, practicing for 8 hours daily and praying to God with deep devotion. Even with all his success, Aarav continued to live in the village, away from the hustle and illusion of city life. He led a simple yet meaningful life, and every child in the village looked up to him. One day, two young boys, Vinay and Aman, came to Aarav and said, "We want to be like you." Aarav welcomed them warmly, saying, "You can. It's easy." Curious, the boys asked, "How?" Aarav replied, "Just one simple thing. Practice guitar for 8 hours every day for 20 years and keep your faith in God strong." The boys were excited and said, "Yes, we're ready. Will you teach us?" Aarav smiled and said, "Of course. Come to the temple tomorrow at 5 a.m. and I'll teach you. If you're still watching the video, please like the video and subscribe." So the two boys began coming to the temple every morning, practicing the guitar with full focus. But after a year, Vinay couldn't keep up and quit. Aman, on the other hand, stuck with it, practicing every single day. After 8 years of hard work, Aman became even better than Aarav. Aarav was proud and happy to see the success of his student. Together, Aarav and Aman continued to serve at the temple and even performed across India and abroad. One day Vinay returned and asked Aarav, "What's the secret to Aman's success?" Aarav gently replied, "Dear Vinay, everyone has their own path in life. But if you put in steady practice, devotion, and hard work, Bhagwan Krishna blesses you, just as he did for me, Sudama, and so many others." Aman's success came from his dedication, and he walked his path with full focus. You also have your own path, Vinay, and you're already a successful businessman, providing jobs to people in our village. That's also a blessing. Vinay was deeply moved by these words. He bowed to Aarav and continued on his path. This short motivational story teaches us the real secret of success. It's all about hard work, devotion, faith, right intent, and staying true to your path.